of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Kittens, Arwyn, Avalon, Psycho Dwarf 9. Roll Tide, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, brother, and the little penguin sheriff, it's Punk Waddle. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Week in Review here on Mornings of Mischief for our last and final House of the Dragon review. And holy shit, do I have a giant set of blue balls this morning.
Oh my god, I thought I was the only one, Loki. Oh my god. Ugh. Yes.
Leave you hanging.
Anyway.
Did anybody else feel like we had an entire season of setup?
There was nothing but setup.
Y'all.
Henry Gamble's TMI, Loki, TMI.
Metaphorical blue balls, y'all.
Good afternoon, Juliet, or good morning, wherever you are. Okay. So let's talk here a minute because people are pissed. People are pissed. This got the worst episode review in the history of House of the Dragon. People are pissed, and they have a right to be. This wasn't the showrunner's call. This was HBO's call. They said, so just right out of the gate, I'm going to tell you guys this. They said, you can film it, but we're not paying for the special effects, the blah, 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 the extra stuff until next season.
What?
So there were 2 more episodes slated to be on this season. So you would have had an episode 9 and an episode 10, which was the battle everybody was looking for. Yeah. This big sea battle you're going to have.
It's like your Hobbit movie right there at the end when the dragon shows up and nothing happens.
Oh my God, what have we done? Shut up, Bilbo! Damn you, Peter Jackson! Son of a...
Oh my God. I've watched no reviews on this because, when I'm reviewing a show, I don't watch other reviews. And I've said nothing to anyone. And I just feel like, damn, that's about to burst forth through my chest because I'm so like, what the hell, House of Dragons? What the hell? Oh my God. And when you said that, I was like, yep. I just bursted out loud. Y'all, it was like,
It's like, you have the anticipation, you're flying high, and all of a sudden, boom.
Oh my God, coming off of all that wonderful dragon porn last time into this episode, y'all felt like a filler. Felt like a freaking filler.
It's what it was. It was a filler before the last 2 episodes that we aren't going to get to see for 2 years.
Bad move on their behalf. Bad
26. Hell, I might not even be alive by then.
So it was ready. It's written. It's prepared. And HBO said no.
Why?
Because Warner Brothers isn't going to give them the money until next season. They were done. They were like, no more money. You've gotten all the money we're going to give you. We're not going to give you any more money. And they had to make a choice. They could record it. They had enough money to go and record it. Okay? But they didn't have the money for the special effects. They didn't have the money to do all the dragon stuff. They didn't have the money to do any of that because HBO was like, nope, purse strings closed. Sorry, because Warner Brother is in trouble. And you know what? It's their own damn fault.
Wow. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense because as I'm watching it, y'all, it was a freaking snooze fest for me until about the last 15, 20 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, I see where y'all are going, but surely we've got another hour left to get to the good stuff. Credits. I was like, what? What? No, I scared my cats. I yelled that so loud. I wasn't expecting it.
And there's some bad writing in this. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna talk about this. There is some bad writing in this episode. There's some things we're gonna talk about that I was like, what the hell, dude? Like when Alicent and Rhaenyra talking and Rhaenyra's like, eye for an eye, son for a son. I'll be like, bitch, I already lost my grandson. You cut his fucking head off. You just whack up with the grandson's head. You already killed one kid. You want my other one now too? Hell with you. Nope. And she's just like, okay, you can have him. His sausage already bursted on the battlefield anyway.
He's peeing down his legs, so oh well, bye. No, I know it was supposed to be this poignant we've come full circle moment, but all I was sitting there going, come on, really?
From what I understand, they have veered significantly from the book.
They've made some changes, yes.
God, don't Game of Thrones House of Dragons, please, for the love of all that is good in this world that's worth fighting for, Mr. Frodo. Do not Game of Thrones us. It's all I'm asking.
There's a little difference. It's funny you brought up The Hobbit. So Peter Jackson wanted to do 2 movies, and that got turned into 3 movies because Warner Brothers was like, no, 3 movies, asshole. 3 movies. And he was like, but I only want to do 2. 3 movies, right? Well, George R.R. Martin, ladies and gentlemen, is the one that's like, there need to be 4 seasons. 4, not 3, not 2, 4 seasons.
Don't worry, I don't have enough material for 4, but
because he's like, money. Speaking of money, Sagador 9 with the $2 super chat. What's up, brother? He says, are they high or just idiots? Probably both.
Here's the thing. When you have something that's going really well and it's making you money, why not trust the people that are doing it well and making you money?
Well, from what I understand, they're saying that there's going to be different shows that are coming out.
Shut up, Jester.
So why do they need 3 seasons?
There's more shows coming out. Yep.
Y'all.
You're going to have Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which is about a knight and his squire Egg. You're going to have, there's rumors they're working on a prequel, a prequel to House of the Dragon where the Targaryens are just leaving old Valyria.
Okay, fine, but can we focus on what we got, please? We got House of Dragon, Warner Brothers. I'm salty, y'all. I'm so salty.
Be salty. Throw the salt out there. Salt the seas with the sea snake who changed his name of his boat to the queen that never was. And I'm like, you bitch. Don't do that. Are they hired? Thank you, Sagadorf 9 for your $2 super chat, brother. This morning.
Look, I love ooey gooey emotional scenes between people. I'm all for that. You know, sad, happy. Let's get to the meat of the, the emotions of the characters. But my God, all everybody did was run. You got Boo Boo Kitty just running around the damn mountains all freaking episode. I don't care.
For like 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
I was talking to my
flashes.
I was talking to a really good friend of mine, and he was like, dude, it's like 30-second clips. She's like Heidi out in the mountain, and then 20 minutes later, 30 seconds of Heidi still out in the mountain, and then 20 minutes later,
a little water, drinking a little water.
Heidi finds the dragon, and it's like you could have compressed all that into one clip at the end.
Yep,
that's all you had to do. When the music hit and you're doing your little montage at the end of the episode, just throw her in there finding the dragon, and have her like, and have the, and boom, you're done. You didn't need, I'm thirsty. I need water. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to look around. I'm going to lay there and shake like a fucking,
oh my God.
Like I'm twerking because I'm cold at the night. And why are you following her?
Right? Was it Monty Python or Kung Pao? One of them had the scene where the person, the music, and he's running towards you, and then it cuts to a scene, cuts back. He's still running, but he's way back at the beginning. It's like he's running, and never gets to you. That's what that scene, all those scenes reminded me of. I was like, oh God, can this dragon just come over a mountain, burn her to a crisp already? I don't care at this point. Get back to the action, have her find the dragon, or just cut this shit out. It took too long.
Mansquatch, new Game of Thrones spinoffs, Lannister Island, like MILF Island, but with fewer people and more incest. And NCIS King's Landing.
The Lannisters, y'all.
Okay, hold on. We have gotten way ahead of ourselves because first, before we get there, I just have to say, holy shit.
Oh, wow.
That's a wreck on you, Day Bob. Look at that.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Hubba.
Arwyn's like, what the hell? I'm like, if that's me and not Polly, because it looks like Polly. What the hell? And Day Bob, look at the tail. Look at the tail coming off of Day Bob.
Now those are some man hands, y'all.
Keep your hands off of my tail.
I'll never look at a chicken breast the same way again. Not after seeing this picture.
I guess we're going diving for interesting plot lines in House of the Dragon season 2. Because God, we've got to search to find them.
Loki Cousteau.
We're pissed. We just finished watching the last episode.
That's one of the better ones right there.
That's my favorite. I love that one so much. We're ready to go ham on someone's head.
We all have serious look on our beaks. Faces.
George, what did you do, George?
Although out of all of us, I still I wouldn't want to take Dave Bob. He looks like he'd pick your eyes out in this. Angry damn rooster.
I got my razor spurs on.
Why do I need like an AR-15 if I'm about to go diving?
Yeah.
It's the big tiger sharks down there, I guess, Loki. I don't know.
We are ready. We are ready to go. Arwyn's got that wrench.
You got that steampunk AK.
Thank you so very much,
These
Man
are
Squatch,
great.
brother. These are absolutely great. These are absolutely wonderful. We've got a $2 Rumble rant over on Rumble from Jester of Sin, and it says it's a very corporate problem. It's not enough just to make money. You must make all the monies.
All the money's in the
All
world.
the monies.
All the
All
money's
the
y'all.
monies.
Ah,
Give me all the monies. I want all your monies. Give it to me. Yeah. Wolfman Jack here. Going to tell you. Give me all your monies. Some people know who that was. Some people don't. They're
Wolfman
like,
Jack.
who is Loki talking about? Who is Wolfman Jack?
My parents once bought a sofa from him. He had the big, they did, no shit. They bought a sofa from him, went down, met him. They said he was one of the nicest freaking men you would ever meet in your life.
Great
Super
guy.
nice guy. Knew he was, knew his brand, his personality. They bought a damn sofa from him. It's a nice sofa too. Comfortable.
Yeah.
Low price.
It's funny how people that build themselves up like that, usually they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He was very, very, very grounded, you know.
Social
If anybody knows who
construct.
Mattress Mac is, the guy that's like, Center Point Energy, you need to leave Houston, and we need to help you kick your ass right out the door. Those are the people that were responsible for not getting us power back for a week and a half.
Ooh.
Mattress Mac has like been one of the dude ever since I was like little kid. Loki moved to Houston. Mattress Mac's the guy who like jumps up and pulls the money out of his pants. So he'll be doing his commercial. He's by like, you want a new sofa? I got you a new sofa. You want a new mattress? I got your mattresses for days. You want the Tempur-Pedic? I got you the Tempur-Pedic. Come on down to Gallup Furniture where we save you money today. And you're like, oh my God, he seems like the coolest guy. Well, he is. Because he was like, water, here, guys, water. You want food? Come food. You want to charge your stuff? Come into our store. Don't have a place to sleep? Come lay on our mattresses.
Nice.
Just, yeah. So, we got one of those guys. Mattress Mac is Kid King ass still? Kicking ass, yes. I think you meant kicking ass.
Kicking ass.
Mark Spone betrays him.
Mark
Yeah,
stuttered.
I hear Zaslav is trying to save Warner Brothers, but too many investors are fighting him. Anyone hear anything about this? There is a reckoning coming for the entertainment industry. I hate to tell you that. I hate to be the one to bring you the bad news.
Yeah.
But there is a. That's what I thought it was.
Well, it's like all the streaming services except for Netflix are losing money. I don't care what Disney said in their,
Oh, they're losing money.
Oh yeah. The only thing that made money was the ESPN, and that covered all the other losses. That's the only thing that did anything.
So their parks and ESPN are what's keeping their feet out of the fire right now. So, and they're not going to do what they've been doing. They're pulling back on all their BS.
And they're raising
not their
prices.
BS as far as the crazy shit they're creating, but the BS is in, we're going to come out with a series and we're going to come out with another series and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And we're going to make all this crap and we're going to spend, $20 billion in a year coming out with just all that stopping.
And meanwhile, Kathleen Kennedy is sitting back in the background cackling.
Who would have thought they were like, KK, we're going to give you the keys to the Magic Kingdom. And she's like, I'm going to burn that motherfucker to the ground.
Yeah, poor Walt. Jeez.
That his poor frozen head is probably spinning faster than a top.
The parks are unaffordable or undesirable for so many now. We're not going back. I haven't been back since 2004, and Eris hasn't been back for, God, I think like 10 or 12 years. So we're not going back. Next time we go to Florida, I know exactly where I'm going. It's very simple. I'm going to Universal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we did everything, almost everything the last time we were there over the course of 4 days on our honeymoon. We'll go back and do everything again, and there'll be new stuff. So we're not gonna do that crap. We're not gonna go to Disney.
Disney's lost their vision. I mean, when they went woke, they jumped in wholeheartedly, and they didn't pull anything back. They just went whole hog.
Mr. Tickle Trump, what is up? He says Warner's debt has been reduced significantly. Zablov is doing a great job. He's been focusing on canceling and writing off the bad TV and pushing them to use their money-making IPs. Patience. Zaslav has to play the long game. So far, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. Except for give us the last 2 episodes.
I was going to say, good on him, but this last episode sucked as a season finale. Sucked, asshole.
Especially when you have to wait 2 years to see the next installments. I mean, 2 years.
2 years to see the battle. The battle we've all been waiting for. Imagine this, though. Imagine this. I mean, I know right now there are a lot of people like, it couldn't get worse than this. Never, ever say that.
Yep.
Because next season could be one big setup to the battle instead of just giving us the battle.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't so much mind that if those episodes, like say they did that. Okay, say, George Martin gets his way and they stretch it out to 2 more seasons. Okay, whatever. And, they're working up to the big finale at the end of season 4 or a series wrap up. That would be fine if they gave us the story and the intrigue and more build up and like they did all season. If it's just a bunch of episodes like this last one in season form, I'm going to lose my ever-loving damn mind. Because they've done it up to this point. Let's keep going, babies. You got 2 great seasons in. Keep that momentum. You can even have a filler episode once in a while. Just A, make it interesting, and B, don't make it the freaking season finale.
And we know that, Mr. Tickle Trunk. We're just giving him a hard time because we feel like we've had this big setup all season for this big thing. And they were like,
We
like
wanted
a nervous dude on prom night who just screwed everything up. Nope.
Yeah. We wanted to see some dragons dancing.
Oh my God, at least something. Let's get more I don't know, whatever. It is what it is, but
filler, no thriller. Thank you, Gary Benj, Sandwich Worthington. Absolutely. Filler, no thriller. That's exactly what it was. That is exactly what it was. There is a reason why we're not going scene by bloody scene today. Because I'm just like, I like what happened with Damon.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Damon real quick.
All right.
Let's talk about Damon. Because out of everybody, I think he deserves some what the hell happened this season and something really special.
Okay.
He has been stuck in the haunted house all season.
Yep.
It's funny, haunted house, Heron Hall, Hag of Heron Hall. With
nobody else can see.
With these people, Sir Simon Strong and his hag. And it's just been like, there's been some interesting stuff, but it's felt like every single time they go there, you're just like, what happened to my boy?
Way too long and drawn out. I mean, geez, get on with it. I mean, how many episodes did we watch him losing his freaking mind?
Now I understand there is some stuff in there, but there's some stuff in there that didn't matter. I didn't need to see him boinking his mom.
Oh my God! Yes, that we could all have done without that. The ship between him and Viserys was good.
Yes, his brother, him and
those
his
were
brother,
good.
Yeah.
and Patty, the guy who played Viserys, came back in the makeup, all this stuff. But he told them, he goes, if I come back, you're doing the makeup. You're doing a scene with the makeup. We're getting all makeuped up. We're getting, I want the face rotting. And
Yeah.
when I heard that, I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It was powerful because it showed what him on the throne when he's like, the crown is heavy to those who wear it. I mean, we see these poor people.
I did kind of like when they brought back the younger actors too that played in the first season.
Agreed.
Yes. No, absolutely. There's just some stuff in there and they dragged it out. They dragged it out. And you saw some things. You saw some very important things. One of those things, I wish I'm like, did anybody else notice the dude with horns out near the Godswood?
Yep.
Yes. I had to rewind that to make sure it wasn't just a trick of light. I'm like, wait a minute. That looks like freaking, what's his name? Big old stag dude. Yeah.
That was Loki. No, I'm just kidding. Loki's not in Game of Thrones, but that'd be funny if it was. So he is something that is left over from the truce between the spirit folk and the first men.
Yeah. You got to see, the ice guy, whatever his name is.
Oh, the Night King? We don't know if that was the Night King or not, or just a walker. Probably is, but
kind of looked like one.
He looked like a Night King. I don't know if it the one that we end up seeing in Game of Thrones, but yeah, he looked like a Night King with his army and her. Okay, and you know what? More props. We're props for Damon. Props for Helena. Damn, she was one of the most interesting things about this episode. And I've always loved Helena. But to see her kind of find her feet and be like, yeah, this is going to happen.
And
do what you want with me, it's going to happen.
She's talking to Damon. So, okay, something, anybody who didn't catch this, go back and watch this scene again.
Kind of like mind projection or whatever.
She is in his vision talking to him, and that is her. That's not just a vision of her.
Right.
That is her in his vision talking to him.
Yeah.
And then it goes to a scene of her standing on a balcony and Aemon coming and talking to her. And, she calls him out on all his bullshit. And he's like, I know exactly what you did. And he's like, no, that's treason. I'll kill you. And she's like, I saw you, motherfucker. I saw you do it. And he's like, oh, shit.
And I love she basically tells him, it don't matter what you do with me. It doesn't change what you did.
And it doesn't change what's going to happen to you.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
That's right.
I loved it.
You've done screwed yourself now.
Yeah.
But these little things are really cool things that you're like, man, seeing Patty and the face and seeing Damon. And then in this vision that Damon's having, seeing Daenerys and seeing her little baby dragons pop out around her back because she's facing away from the screen as her little dragons come up over her shoulders and her sides, and they're like, ah! And you're like, oh shit, it's Dany. And you see the eggs, and it's this beautiful callback, and there's a ton of stuff in there. The Blood Raven is in it. The three-eyed raven is in it, which is the same person, but you see two different things. You see Blood Raven, and you see the mark on his face, which is the old man that's in the Godswood tree in Game of Thrones.
I don't think Damon had ever heard of the prophecy, had he?
No, his father kept it secret.
That was a revelation to him.
And that is the scene I think is the best scene in this entire episode. is when Rhaenyra goes to confront Daemon, and she's like standing in the hall in Harrenhal, and all the people are around her, and she's like, "Bitch, you need to show everybody and tell everybody in here who your queen is." I mean, she does it loud too. She's like, "I want everybody to hear me calling this motherfucker out right now. Everybody in here, you hear me? You need to get down on your knee and bend the knee and be like, you are my queen, baby." And he starts talking to her in Old Valyrian, and they're talking about ice and fire.
Yep.
And she looks at him and she's like, "You sound like my father." And there's this beautiful moment between Daemon and Rhaenyra, and it's wasted in this fuck nut of an episode.
Yep.
God help me. Anima says Viserys knew the prophecy and he only told Rhaenyra. Yeah, he only told Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra's the only one that knows.
Because didn't he say it was passed down from like king to heir?
Yes.
That his father told him, and blah blah blah. So it's like the sacrosanct, rite of passage that you get this information.
And she told Jace. Rhaenyra told Jace. So Rhaenyra has passed it on. Rhaenyra has passed the information on now to Jace, who, if he lives, will have to pass that on to the next generation, and the next, and the next, and the next.
He stops pouting for 5 damn minutes.
Oh man, you know what? I've always liked him.
Me too.
Until the last couple. But mommy, you made me normal.
Yeah, everybody can have a dragon. Then I'm not special.
It's like the director said, "Okay, I want you to poke your lip out as far as it'll go. Almost every scene that you're in this episode, poke it out, boy. Come on, you're making money on it. Poke it, poke it."
And they have these. Okay, so you've got these scenes with him and his. I think it's his cousin. I'm pretty sure it's his cousin. If I'm wrong, by all means, drop the info. Hammer on me. You have these scenes with those two, and it's always bitching, moaning, and whining. It's always him like, "I've got to go. I was going to go to Tashi Station and get some power converters."
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, I know. I'm your future wife. It's okay. And it's like, God, there's nothing. Now, I don't want to see them in bed. I don't want to see none of that. But there could be like him looking at her and bringing her over, sitting her on his lap and been like, I don't know what I'd do. Something, moment, something where, they kiss or they hold each other or whatever. I don't need Arya Stark in season 8 ripping her damn clothes off to bang the armor. I don't want that. Just, give the two something that lets us know they care about each other, instead of Jace moving his spoon in his porridge, whining about what's not fair.
Yeah, you want to see an emotional connection and how their relationship maybe anchors him. Maybe he's not always the whiny butt. Maybe he's just working through shit. But now it's just he whines to everyone. And, I don't know.
You get a dragon, and you get a dragon, and you get a dragon.
Him and Boo Boo Kitty would have been a better pairing. It's like they could go whine and cry together about everything. Ugh.
So, what are we to do though? What are we to do to have rid of Loki? I'm gonna cry, my porridge spoon. Oh, God help me. And there's more. There's more issues, but I had faith. I tried to have faith. I was like, okay, we've gotten some really good stuff. We got the battle at Rook's Rest. We got the Dread, Valerian the Dread. We've gotten all these cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Why, oh why would they just blue ball you like that?
And that mosh pit with that pirate queen.
Oh my God, Dave Bob.
That was just total bull crap. I mean, that did not need to be in there at all.
So in the book, I'm going to say this. In the book, Lokar, or Lohar, whatever it is very flamboyant. Very flamboyant. Very like, oh, hello. Hello, yes. But not what they did here. So they decided to go with what they decided to go to. They decided, okay, flamboyant doesn't mean what it used to. Oh, hello, everyone. Yeah.
Not Ruby Rod.
Not Ruby Rod.
Ruby, they could have used Ruby Rod in this episode, but spice it up.
Lannisters!
Oh my God, I would have been here for it from moment one. I would have been like, yep, all you bitches step aside. Ruby Rod is here.
Are we green? Dragon green.
Super green. Anyway.
So it only took 2 seasons to mess this one up instead of 8. Do I think that HBO has made a mistake? Yes. Do I think some of the writing? Let me ask you. Let me ask you this, okay? We've had these scenes with Missandra, right? We've had these scenes with Rhaenyra and her little bird, her little friend, her little spider, her little finger. And they've gotten close and they've kissed and all this jazz. And now Damon's back and she's like, oh, I'm immediately moist as he sits here and talks to me about prophecy. And not any, no care in the world. So why did we go through all that?
There you go.
Think of the same
There you
thing.
go.
Why did we go through all that?
You know exactly why. They had to put it in there to be progressive.
And this is what it's all about. At the end of the day, this is what this entire show is about. Dragon Wars.
Yep.
Or down that way. Dragon Wars.
Yes.
We want dragons.
Yes. The more the better.
The more dragons, the better dragons. We want more dragon riders, which they gave us. We want more dragon burning people up, which they gave us. We want more dragons in battle. We got one.
Yeah.
We got one. Just one.
Yeah, I went back before I watched this episode and I watched the scene with them in the cave when Big Boy comes up and is doing the whole over her head. I was just like, ooh, I'm ready for this episode. I was like, after watching it, I'm like, no.
Well, you talk about a setup, everything's flying high, you're all hyped up, and then they hit you with this, and it's like someone threw a wet blanket on you.
It's like the last 20 minutes, if the episode had started within that 20 minutes and then progressed again, and you know what? I don't even need the big, huge battle yet. But damn, I needed more than I got. And the whole beginning, pissed me off about, okay, hang on. Let me back up a minute. I have a rating when I'm watching shows and movies, and I rate them by eye rolls. 1 eye roll for the entire thing. Chances are I'm probably going to watch it again and just scoff at that one scene. 2 eye rolls, we're getting into danger territory. 3 eye rolls, y'all, in the first 15 minutes with those. Oh my God, those were not characters. Those were actors who were cosplaying characters.
Yes.
That's how I felt. The whole what the hell were they? Wild men, pirates? What the fuck were they? With
They're
the queen
pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Stupid. They all came across as really weak caricatures, not actors. And the whole thing just annoyed me. And so, to be fair, I was, ripe and ready for plucking, 15 minutes into it, 3 eye rolls. And I'm like, okay, it's just got to be this scene. They're going to get in the groove. They're going to do it.
I'm just going to have to throw something out there. As far as this season goes, the whole season in general, there's maybe 1 or 2 episodes that I would go back and rewatch, and that's it. The rest of them, not so much.
Do you really want to go back and watch Damon in the haunted house?
No.
Do you want to go back and watch the exact same conversation between Jace and who's supposed to be his future wife that have absolutely no chemistry, that could, if they just had a moment of get your ass over here and sit on my lap and kiss me, they could have that dynamic. And I'm not talking about anything nasty. I'm not talking about Arya Stark season 8 moment. I'm talking about just to sit on my lap and look me in the eye. Let me put my hand up on your face and I kiss you because you're my fiance, my wife, my future everything. We're going to rule the kingdom together one day. And instead I'm like crying in my bowl because and then all the conversations are the same. Go back and look at every conversation they had this season. It's exactly the same. I'm pouting into my porridge. I'm going to come and make you feel better, Chase. Okay. One day we're going to be married, but I'll never touch you because, ew, girls. Oh. Oh.
Right? Yeah. I don't know.
I will be worried about my crown, not my other crown. But the crown. Oh, dude, you're insufferable. If I was her, I'd be like, bitch, the only reason why I'm even talking to you is because we're betrothed.
Right.
If I didn't have to, I wouldn't even be here.
It's like, you're the prince. Get your shit together. Your mama's going to war. Come on.
That's right.
Stop this nonsense. You are who you are. Yeah, okay, there's other dragon riders, but you know what? In the long run, it's just going to benefit you.
Grow a
Dragons
spine,
with riders.
boy. Grow a spine, boy.
Hello.
Quit your bitching.
Harrenhal is actually a TARDIS, and everything Damon has seen is the TARDIS trying to jumpstart his memory as the Doctor.
Plot twist at the end.
He's going to fall into the water, and he's going to be like, oh no, it came true. Ah, and then he's going to wake up, and he's going to be like, oh crap, I'm the Doctor.
It'd be interesting. I don't know, but
Arwyn, a triple eye roll from you is a bad omen.
Oh,
the three-eyed
yeah.
raven. She's our three-eyed owl.
3-eye roll owl.
3-eye rolled owl.
Yeah, those eye rolls didn't go
1,
well.
2, 3.
The Tootsie Roll Pop.
3.
But y'all, I've been looking forward to this all week. I know they can't all be bangers. I get it. I am cognizant and aware that not every season or not every episode in a season. It's amazing if you get great episodes, but there's going to be 1 or 2 that, are going to be opinion based. Some people may like it. Some people may not. They're going to be fillers, yada, yada. Again, don't do this shit on a season finale. Don't do it. Give us something more. Give us the last 15, 20 minutes, but for the entire thing. But nobody called and asked me, so what they wanted to do.
Hello, Miss Hooter, the eye rolling owl. How many eye rolls does it take to ruin an episode of House of the Dragon? Let's find out, kids. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, the last eye roll at the end when she's like, okay, we are 45 minutes and will you fuck my wives? How many wives do you have? I was like, oh my God. I think I cracked the back of my skull. My eyes rolled so damn hard. I'm like, I don't care. Give me dragons. I don't care about you people. So stupid. The whole thing was just dumb with them.
It's funny you mentioned that, Puddle Jumper, because we just got to season 2 of SGU. I've seen the whole thing before, but Eris hasn't. So this is the end of her trip through Stargate. So she watched SG1 and Atlantis, and we're just on the second season. We haven't started the second season yet. We just finished the first. So
Atlantis is my favorite.
I'm sure Jason Momoa.
No, I'm not a huge Jason Momoa. I mean, I'm a fan of his work, but I don't sit there and put his picture under my pillow or anything like that.
I thought. Hold on.
That's Lorena. Lorena likes Jason Momoa. That's her boy.
Hold on. I was sure.
And honestly, in that show, he always looked like he would smell funky. Like man musk and dirt or something.
And horse.
And a horse. I'm like, I can't with that. I just can't. Take a bath and get back to me later. But I know he's earthy in that show, but still a little too earthy.
Where is it? Is that it? Yes. There it is. No, you won't, because you're gonna be really gonna be like that. Is that how you're gonna be? There we go, JPEG. Okay. All right. I love it when we go off sideways on a topic.
Anima knows. Yeah, Stargate Atlantis. Woohoo. It's my favorite of that franchise.
Well, I just thought Stargate SG-1 went on too long. That whole Ori arc to me was just a bunch of crap.
He's got scrunchies. His nails are painted. When Arwyn saw this, she couldn't stop, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, where is that picture? Where is that picture at?
Loki, I think it's your fault that I just don't have a girl crush on him, because Loki said, Arwyn, if you were a man and a villain, this would be you.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, he's so right. He's so right. So ever since then, it's just, nah. I got to see that movie. I got to.
You still haven't seen that last?
No, I haven't. And I need to, because the picture reminded me. I'm like, I got.
He's the only thing that was decent in that movie, and he was funny. He had
as a performer. But.
I mean, he's sitting there and he's talking to two dead people that are like rotting. He's like, "What do you guys think?" As he's doing his nails, and you're like, "What in the shit? Who am I watching?" It can't be like Jason Momoa, like, "I will break you." No, he's like, "What do you guys think about my nails?"
See, that's why I appreciate him as an actor. Actors who aren't afraid to do roles outside of their stereotyping or their trope. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it.
Andy Masterson says, I had about 5 years where I spent more time with my horse than I did humans. After I got divorced, yeah, that's about right. That's kind of what I did.
Yeah.
I swore off people for a little while. And then I meant an absolutely crazy nutbag. Not Eris, this was before. Yeah. Anyway. Don't anybody be like, oh, Loki called Eris a nutbag. I wonder if everything's okay. Oh my God, is their marriage okay? Drama.
Oh my
God. Rumors. We're fine. Don't even start. So I was so surprised they turned Woolsey from bad guy to semi-competent bureaucrat. How can I say that with a straight face? I just hate that they brought him in the last season of Atlantis. I did not like that. Give it to somebody else. Give it to Daniel. Give it to somebody. Just not him. Have Jack come in and run the damn thing for a season and be like, I don't know what you guys want me to do. Just go out and do your mission. Leave me here. I've got reports and all kinds of stuff as he's like hiding his Game Boy in the desk. I've got all kinds of stuff to do here. Y'all just go out and do your thing like he did in season 8. I don't know. I just hated Woolsey being in charge of Atlantis at the end. Ugh, I hate that.
Yeah, same.
Because there was supposed to be a whole nother season after that. And if you know Malozzi and you know Joe Malozzi, then you know he has gone over every detail of that last season on Twitter. So if you haven't, go follow Joe Malozzi over on X, Twitter, Twit-Twats, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, he gives excellent behind the scenes insight, really.
So that whole thing about another city, that was great. Another Atlantis for the last season that the replicators built. That was just empty, sitting there.
Yeah.
That's badass. I love that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Shellback. Eris is a nutbag because Loki is the nuts. And one day she got on the internet and said, "Sometimes I feel like a nut." And I said, "Hello." And if you didn't think, if you're like, "Nah, I didn't go down like that, Loki." Oh, yes, it did. Her exact words were, "I'm bored today." And my response in her DMs was, "Really? You're bored, are you?" Damn, I got to get a Stargate panel of some kind together talking Stargate 2 fun. Yes. Talk Stargate. Have fun. Enjoy. I don't know. For a season, let's okay, for a season finale, I'm gonna give this a 4 for an episode, and we're doing 1 out of 10, not 1 out of 5. As just an episode of Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, I'm gonna give it a 6. This brings the season down though.
Yeah.
Because we're just like blue balled at the end of the season. Now I understand people are like, "But Loki, they've been blue balling you since blah blah blah, and don't you remember the thing on Star Trek where they were gonna kill Picard and Riker's like, fire, and they cut it off and they blue balled you and you had to wait for 8 months, blah 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 blah." This is different. This isn't like, "Oh my God, we're in the middle of a battle and something happened." This was just set up for an hour for the next season.
And you're talking about 22 episode seasons that are going to be starting again in a few months. 4, 5, 6 months, not 2 years.
2
after
years.
8 episodes.
Right. It almost seems inconceivable. 2 years. And this was our season finale. And again, if it had been a really tight action, or it wouldn't even have to be completely action packed, but just like really tight story wise, and drew you in from minute one, like a lot of these other episodes do. At the end, okay, I would be a little bit more like, all right,
Vega's got it.
Blue balls.
But there's no of course I'm gonna watch it, of course, but just taking this episode and comparing it with the other episodes of this season and season 1, it's probably one of the weakest of all of them. And it's the season finale. You don't
and it's the final one. That's you go out on a low note. That's not the way to go out.
It's not at all.
Nope. This does not make people go, "Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait 2 years to watch this again and again and again."
Yeah, so I was disappointed. Are we rating it? Did you say between 1 and 10?
Arwyn gives it a -1 sausage, -1 on the sausage scale.
I'm tempted, but to be fair, I will give this a 4 for season finale and a 5 for a general episode. I'll give it that. And that's about the best I could do. And I didn't get it nearly enough damn dragons. And I'm pissed off and salty about it. So.
And do you agree that it brought the season down as a whole?
Oh, yeah.
It brought the season down.
You can't see it any other way. I'm the best I can give it is a 3, and for an episode, I can't give it more than a 5.
Yeah. Just wait till the next season comes out, Arlena. Shit, at this point, wait till the whole thing comes out and then binge it all in one long go. And if I do watch this episode again, which I will rewatch, I enjoyed 1 and 2 so much. I really will rewatch, but I'm going to fast forward till the last damn 20 minutes. I can tell you that.
If you go back and you rewatch the season, how many times do you skip over the J stuff? I'm crying in my porridge. How many times are you going to skip over the other daughter that wants a dragon whining and crying and being in her own feelings and stupid shit. How many times you could be like, oh, great, we're back at Harrenhal and Damon's in the Twilight Zone.
He's going nutty.
How much of this are you just like?
It's like I said, I don't think there's very much rewatchability in this whole thing because of those moments. I mean, there are parts which were truly good, but there are so many bad parts that it just kills the rewatchability.
Well, I'll rewatch season 1, and then I will rewatch last episode's dragon scenes over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then I'll fast forward to the next season. Because I've already seen season 1 probably 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. And there are very, very good episodes in this season. But unfortunately, this season finale just kind of waters a lot of the season down. It shouldn't, but it does. It's so different from the other. And I know not all episodes, like I said, I know they all can't be great, but they can at least be damn 7s. You can have a filler episode that's at least a 7, not a damn 4.
How many times are you going to go back and watch Massaria and Rhaenyra talk?
Oh my God. No.
So.
No.
There's not even like any good part of that.
Oh, but Loki, it's 2 girls kissing.
They ain't doing all that.
I don't know. To me, she just seems so milk toast. I wasn't interested in her character at all.
So I know Arwyn. I know Arwyn's seen the first season a bunch. I don't know how many times you've seen it. The first time you see Massaria, she's like, Damon's like going to town and people are watching him. People are like, in the brothel, like watching him. And because he's a Targaryen and they all want to watch the Targaryen work. And even then, she's just, I'm going to talk in a monotone voice. And I came here because blah, 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 blah. And what seems to be the problem, my lord? Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, don't you have any range at all?
She's supposed, or the way I see it, and maybe she's not supposed to be, but I see her as like the Shay of the season. Remember Shay from Game of Thrones, Tyrion's, exotic mistress or whatever. She had some spark and fire to her.
Oh yeah.
Her scenes with him before she went all betrayal, her scenes with him were really good. They were interesting. And I think they're trying to make her the Shay of the season, but the casting is wrong. It just nothing works. Nothing, because she is very, very milquetoast, very boring, very and then the whole snog fest that came out of nowhere. Please give me a break. No.
Lisa says most loose ends were sewn up, so lots of resolution. The March to War was the cliffhanger. House of the Dragon still is the best thing going on at the moment. Sentiment out of 10. I'd give the season a little bit lower than that, but because of some of the choices they made. But I will agree that right now, as of this moment, it is the best thing on TV right now.
Yep.
I haven't seen anything that beats it.
Agreed.
There's so little out there that,
yes,
even a glimmer gives you hope.
So. All right, what do you got coming up? Arwyn, what do you got coming up? I know you got the Back to
Tonight.
With Daryl the Derelict and the Arwenians.
Yep.
And the Marwins and whoever else.
And Mark and I have Fertnert at 1:00 Eastern on his
Fertnert. The Marwins go back to war in Fertnert. To blow up gas stations and steal people's forks.
Yes, and I got the Captain Jack skin, y'all, bones and all. So I'm excited. We grinded for that. We got it. Thank you, Mark.
Did everyone just say she grinded for Captain Jack with a bone?
I did not. I didn't say exactly that.
That's what it sounded like to me.
I got it shipped too. Oh yeah, and Arlena says August 29th we'll begin our suffering through Rings of Prime. Yes, y'all, Shield Maidens is coming back. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. We suffer so you won't have to.
Fortunately, for everyone here on Friday mornings, we will not be talking about Wangs of Power this season. I'm going to do some reviews. Oh my God, Loki's going to do uploads. Yes, I'm going to do some upload reviews for Wangs of Power.
After I saw her in that sparkle dress, I lost all interest.
The entertainment thing with them both on it. I loved it when it was like da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 da na na na. The Young and the Restless is brought to you today by Dove Soap.
Case, the Young and the Chestless.
Dove Soap. Make sure your hands are clean with Dove Soap.
Give it to me raw.
And wriggling. Sorry.
Okay, Dave Bob, what do you got coming up?
Be here next Friday. We'll talk about something.
All right, guys. I'm pretty sure we are doing a late show tonight. Sorry about last week. Everything got all screwed up. But I'm pretty sure we're doing a late night show tonight. So you will see me over on EBN at 1 o'clock and back over here at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Make sure, oh my God, I don't know if hold on. Where is it? Redirect. Click. It's like automatically set up to like, no, I want to send you guys over to Machini's now. I don't even have to like get a link or anything. I just click on redirect and Machini's video live stream, whatever, is the first thing there now.
Nice.
Because it knows, it remembers. So thank you, YouTube, for making that a little easier to where I can just go plink, 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 send. And send everybody over. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you on the next weekend review, which won't be covering House of the Dragon, here on Mornings of Mischief next Friday. Have a great one, everybody.
Bye.
Mwah.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.